So, a bunch of me and my friends recently have been playing on our own little Minecraft server, and a lot of us have, for some reason, decided to split up into factions based off capitalism and communism. And being someone who was on the communist side of the faction, I decided to do my part and see how good we could get information and possibly even slip propaganda into the capitalist side, because what else am I gonna do? Of course, I had help with this. This is Reese. Now, if you're a newcomer, then you probably don't know who Reese is, but if you're a fan of the old stuff, then you'll know Reese well enough. Reese is a friend who also happens to be on the communist side. Reese shared my idea of wanting to build a base underneath the capitalist base itself. So with that we started doing it, and we ran into our first problem.
That one. Go live.
Okay.
Right.
Shit.
Bruh, he said shit. He said bad word.
You see, the capitalist side is run by one person, that being Sean, who is the owner of the server. He was always on when we were on. You see, Reese has this thing where his Wi-Fi turns off at roughly 11 PM, so he can only stay up for so long before he has to turn his computer off. That was problem number one. Problem number two, however, would be a little bit more tricky to work around. Problem number two was that Sean found the base, and hours of work were for naught.
Built in my mind!
Sean, how was I supposed to know it was your mine?
I don't know, there's hollow
Exactly.
and there's staircases there and torches.
Of course, after this, I decided to go back to the drawing board, and I thought of everything I'd learned from my experience, and decided to go solo. Of course, if I needed help from my communist buddies, I knew it was there, but they didn't know what I was doing. Only I did. So, I went back, and I made a new secret base, and made a little plan.
Look at this block. It needs to, I don't want to break any of the grass because I feel like for fuck's sake. It seems I'm pretty much the only person who would be here. It should really serve no purpose. I suppose it's a planning room in the end. Yes.
Of course, this plan had to be put on hiatus as I helped my communist friends with building a block of flats. The biggest shame about this is that, for some reason, my webcam was plugged in during this, so all the audio that I captured is really bad. Here's just a small snippet of that.
This one is terrible.
What the fuck?!
After having successfully built a base underneath Sean's house, I decided to go one step further. And I decided to deface it. Of course, during this time, Sean's capitalist arc seemed to have come to a head and resulted in him becoming fascist, which...
It does, yeah, but it takes ages.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Sean.
Sure. After that, I decided to make an invisibility potion, just purely to test to see if I could spy on him to such a degree where he wouldn't notice. And with that, we were going. Final Excursion happened recently. In fact, at the time of recording this audio, it happened last night. Final Excursion happened to be the most fun and interesting thing I've done recently. Essentially, if you remember the defacing that I did, then you'll recall what I wrote, that being All Hail Chairman Mao. So the thing about that is that Sean was never on the server when I did that, let alone near his house. But with the invisibility potion, I could go one step further, and yeah. After that, I marked the mission as a success, and waited to see what would happen.
To name
Clouds.
it Heimlich. Wait, what?
He's gonna name it Heimlich.
Oh, what is
Heimlich
this?
maneuver.
Who's put a All Hail Chairman Mao sign in my base? Oh my god, there's another one as well.
Base.
I've just noticed that. Try it now.
Cool.
Oh, there's another one. All Hail Chairman Mao for fuck. Oh my god, there's loads! What the hell? They're everywhere! Oh, what the? They're everywhere! What? There's another one. Oh my god, there's one up there on the window? Oh, what? Oh, there's one is there something in my base?
Someone really likes Chairman Mao.
Is there someone doing one as I'm in my base right now? Is there someone in my house? Man, they just keep it's like how you never see them, and then you see one, and then suddenly you see all of them. It's like, bruh. This has Reese written all over it.
Bruh, I'm not in there right now.
Well, we've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that he doesn't suspect me for the crime. The bad news is that he suspects Reese for it. I kind of decided that the brave thing to do, the really brave and powerful thing to do, was to let Reese take the fall for this one. I mean, he's way more powerful and good at the game than me. So I thought maybe it would just be for the best if I kind of sat that out and pretended that it wasn't me. However, while that was occurring, Dom, our fellow communist pariah, had decided to update the map, which gave me a small idea. We eventually completed that small, albeit very difficult task, and it resulted on something very beautiful appearing on the map at spawn.
Oh damn, that is fucking beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Right where it belongs.
Of course, the base is still under his base, and there's still a lot of things I can do with that. However, for now, I deem the experiment/mission a success. Thank you.
I like poison splash.
Harmony.
Morty, we need to have gay sex, Morty.